Catching the package killer. It might sound like a silly name, but 30 years ago, he absolutely terrorized the St. Louis area. The name comes from the packaging his victims were sometimes found in. In 1990 alone, 4 women were found dead in makeshift containers. One was concealed in a wooden box. 2 were stuffed into garbage cans. Another was bound between 2 mattresses. The cases were never solved, and it looked like they never would be until Detective Jodi Weber got involved. She was a new detective in 2003 when she first heard about one of the victims, Sandy Little. After reading more about the case and the other victims' cases, she made it her mission to find the package killer. And Detective Weber pulled dozens of evidence bags of clothing and other items found with some of the bodies, some items no longer even recognizable when the murders were committed in the 90s. You have to remember there was no DNA testing, so Weber sent the evidence bags to one crime lab for testing and then another asking for regular updates on what they found. She was very, very dedicated. And then the needle in a haystack, a partial fragment of DNA off of a condom found next to one of the bodies. They tested it and they got a hit. The person's name was Gary Muehlberg, someone who had never been a suspect in the case. Muehlberg was already in prison serving a life sentence for the 1993 killing of an associate named Kenneth Doc Atchison. There were some similarities between that murder and the package killer murders. After killing Atchison, Muehlberg had kept him in a makeshift box, just like the victims of the package killer. And like the victims of the package killer, Atchison's body was in the container for an extended period of time before it was dumped. Detective Weber and a prosecutor then took this information to Muehlberg in prison, who eventually confessed that he indeed was the package killer. And just on this Monday, Muehlberg pleaded guilty to the murder of Sandy Little and received a second life sentence. And I'm joined now by Detective Sgt. Jodi Weber, who cracked the case open, and 2 of Sandy Little's sisters, Geneva Palomino and Barb Studt, who spoke at Gary Muehlberg's sentencing on Monday. I really appreciate all of you being with us. Detective Weber, congratulations. Incredible work that you did, never giving up. I'm curious, I mean, what was it like when you had that DNA evidence and you went out and you confronted Muehlberg for the first time?
Oh, it was amazing. I had waited 14 years, not near as long as how long the families have waited, but working on this case for 14 years, I could not wait to confront him. The moment he walked through that door, I knew I had him. I knew, you know, with the DNA, he couldn't deny anything.
Did the confession come right away, Detective?
No, it didn't. You know, after 32 years and the detective comes to see you after all those years, you know, he was a little caught off guard by it. But I showed him the DNA results right away. And I'm like, look, I have you. I have 4 pieces of evidence with your DNA on it. You know, now's the time to talk about this. And at first he didn't want to. He wouldn't give me a lot of information. And I said, Mr. Muehlberg, I said, you're in poor health. You know, you're not going to live long. What are you worried about? And instead of him saying being accused of a crime I didn't commit, he says, I'm worried about the death penalty.
Interesting. And so that's what sort of pushed things along. Geneva and Barb, I mean, I can't imagine what this has been like for you, not having any answers for decades. And then you were just at the sentencing this week on Monday. I mean, how are you doing? Let me start with you, Barb.
So it's been a whirlwind. You know, it's been over 30 years, and the fact that Sandy was my stepsister. I was older than her, and you know, they didn't know me. So we had no information, and I had no idea that Jodi was actively still working on this. And so when we got the call in August to come into the O'Fallon Police Department, and they told us that they had finally identified who had murdered my sister, it was a mixture of relief and also intense anger. And, you know, it's like trying to reconcile that with, you know, how somebody could do the things that this man did. And so this past Monday, he was arraigned and sentenced for my sister's murder. And so it was very traumatic. It was triggering, especially more for my younger sister, Geneva. But it was triggering because, first of all, he was not present in the courtroom with us. It was on video. And so even when we gave our impact statements, we were not able to really look him in the eye because we're looking into a camera. So we're not really seeing the video. And, you know, it had a little less impact, I felt, than had we been able to actually see him in person.
Yeah, Geneva, I mean, I can't imagine like processing this after so many years, and you get that call, and then, I mean, how are you doing? You know, was the sentencing a relief for you? I can't imagine how the brain, you know, handles all of this.
It is a relief because he is caught. We do know who did it. I hate that he doesn't get any more punishment than what he's already got. You know, I mean, that's probably the worst part for me. But it's been a very emotional few months since we found out who it was. It's been very hard on me. It's brought up a lot of memories, a lot of things I think I blocked out that I didn't realize were going to all come flooding back to me. So, yeah, it's not been an easy battle at all.
I just want to give you all the opportunity, Geneva and Barb. Is there anything you want to say to Detective Weber now that you finally have some resolution closure with all of this?
So, yes, I want to say, first of all, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I did not realize until we met with Detective Weber last August that she had been actively working on this case the entire time. And so when I heard her say that, it really lifted a weight off of my heart. And the reason is because, you know, I really felt like this case had just been kind of pushed into Never Never Land because they had nothing to go by. And I honestly didn't think we would ever find out who actually murdered these women. And so that, to me, it was a relief and, you know, also an anger. I mean, now I've seen this man that killed my sister.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense that it would also lead to anger. Sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to also say, I mean, incredible work, Detective Weber.
Yes.
You know, the police work and the way that you're able to bring closure to the family. Detective Weber, Geneva, Barb, we really appreciate all of you coming on tonight, and I hope that, you know, that you can sort of move on from this now, at least in some way.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us and giving us the voice.
Of course, of course.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.